So I just got this. This is a Euphorbia mammillaris, and it's variegated, and it's just putting out crazy amount of pups. And I got this specimen for my birthday, which just went by. I turned 28, and it's just an absolute stunner. I just repotted it. I put it in this big pot because it was in like a plastic nursery pot, and it's just such a cool looking plant. I've honestly kind of stayed away from variegated plants for the most part, just because I just want my plants to be as healthy as possible, and I haven't really gotten much into grafting. But I really like this plant. It's just beautiful. And here is another birthday plant. This is a crested Opuntia subulata, and I really love how this is growing. This I also put in this pot from a nursery pot, and I really like how in the back here it's like curving around like that. It's so beautiful. And back there is another birthday plant. This is a Opuntia. I think the variety is called Snow. I'm not exactly sure what species of Opuntia it is, but it's grown really leggy because it was in the store for a while without a lot of light, but hopefully now that it's under my lights, it'll kind of plump up a little bit and maybe grow some more arms. This is Pachypodium lameri that I had at my work, and I brought it here because it wasn't doing very well. My work kind of gets cold sometimes, and so I decided to bring it in here because I wasn't liking that. And I'm kind of hoping it isn't too tall and it's not too close to this light, because if it is, I don't really know what to do. I don't know if it's as simple as just cutting it back and it'll grow more heads, because it's not really like a cactus. You could make an argument that it's a succulent, but I don't know that it'll just grow new heads like nothing. But it is a cool specimen. It's grown a good like 5 inches since I've gotten it, and it doesn't really look as fat as some of the Pachypodium lameris I've seen, but it looks healthy enough. Over here I also have some new additions to the collection. I'll show you what we got going on in here. I just watered everybody, so this is kind of the most pretty time to look at everything. This is a pelargonium, and it's putting out 2 little arms here. You can see one little one there, and then this big one. And it's going to kind of unfurl into sort of more leaf looking thing. And I have another pelargonium over here. I'm unsure what pelargonium this is. It might be appendicite. I'm forgetting, but this is another pelargonium that's new to the collection. I got this really big cluster of Haworthia retusa. There's just a million different pups in here, and that's why I got it. I just think that this is so cool. It's showing a little bit of stress colors because it was in a more of a shady area before it came in here, but it's looking good. I've gotten a couple of Haworthias. One of them is this one right here is a certain cultivar, like I'm forgetting what it's called. I think it's like something ice, like Arctic ice or something. And this is new to the collection also. This is Euphorbia abdelkuri, which I've always loved the look of abdelkuri. It's just so cool, and it's pretty rare, and its story is cool too. And it's always just kind of looked like it has Godzilla skin to me. And this is another pretty big Haworthia. I'm not exactly sure what species of Haworthia this is, but it's kind of a double header. And I really like how it looks sort of like a Areocarpus or something. It's just a beautiful plant. And this is another little Haworthia down here. This is not a retusa, even though it looks like one. This is something else I'm forgetting. It's a certain variety. And I've also gotten these little Lapidaria margaretae because the guy at Arid Zine on YouTube said that they were easier to care for than lithops, and they were more opportunistic growers, so I thought that that was cool. And I also got a couple variegated jades. They're not doing so well from shipping. As you can see, they got some like spots on it that could be problematic. But jades are pretty invincible, so even if it doesn't root well, I can just take a leaf or two off and try to propagate it that way. But I've got two others that are going right now with this because I just think it would be cool to have some variegated jades. This is a one of my first what seems to be successful astrophytum graft onto a myrtillocactus, which is in my cool little dinosaur pot. And I'm hoping that this is successful because it seems to have taken. It doesn't seem like I don't see anything too problematic right now, but it remains to be seen. Oh yeah, the Stephania erecta is doing like great. It's making new leaves under there that you can see, and it's just really going off. And you can see it kind of made a random single leaf down here instead of kind of following the main stalk. Up here, you'll see the other variegated jades that I've started. Everything also has been watered just now up here. My cactus project's going. This is from the How to Grow Cactus from Seed video, and you'll see in there's a lot of green. So the method has worked, and you'll see there's even a little tiny weed in there. And I think it's probably from the sand that I was using. And yeah, everybody's doing good up here. This is a sedum. I don't know if I've shown you, but this is one of my sedums. And oh yeah, the Euphorbia japonica, it rotted, and I don't know exactly what I did wrong, but these are the two pups that look the most big and the most healthy, so I'm going to try to root them because I might have watered it too soon. I'm not exactly sure if it's a really hard to grow plant, or if I'm just if I got one that was already unhealthy, or what happened. But I think I'll probably continue to try to grow them because not only Euphorbia bipluriflora is cool, but also this hybrid, because I just love pictures of it. I think it looks so cool in cultivation, and it's only in a shared pot right now because it's not really a priority, and I'm just kind of trying to save these two pups if I can, see if they'll root on their own. And yeah, I've brought this is my terrarium, and I've brought it up from the floor just so I'd have more floor space for those plants. But I have some native mosses growing in there, and this is my candle holder that kind of looks like a house that I've put some native moss on top of also. And yeah, this is my little plant sanctuary. I have a couple of plants that are at my local Lowe's that I've been eyeballing that are also in these gallon pots, and I have this pot ready to go, and it matches that one. And yeah, I'm excited. I could probably fit a couple more real big ones down here, and I'm loving how it's looking in here. All right, guys, well, it was good talking to you. I hope all y'all have a good one. Take care.